Oh, oh, you like that? Oh, Elon. We will never forget Elon the salute, brother. Oh, let's say November 7th. November 7th, 2028. That's the next election date. Oh, hit him with the oh. You hear me? We'll never forget. Man, I just wanted to come to you. Cause man, I had a little concept I was thinking about the other day. It's called Life is a Test, man. So imagine this. Anybody ever played a video game before, right? So let's just take Super Mario Brothers. So when you playing a game like Super Mario Brothers, Mario don't know that he in the game, right? He don't know that he's a character being controlled by somebody else. Now imagine life being just similar. Just imagine. What if you an avatar, you selected this life prior to you coming here? Now I've heard this concept before, I just was pondering on it. Now don't forget, in the Hindu religion, they do believe in reincarnation. And you repeat, based off your karma that you accumulate through this life, determine what you experience in your next life, right? And then you get better and better at this game, and then you eventually reach nirvana, where you don't have to repeat the cycle, and you eventually get to meet God, right? So imagine you being in this game called life. And you don't know you in the game, but now that I done told you in the game, now you got to approach the game like it's a game. Because they always heard, man, life is a game. Pac said it. It's a game. All right. So when you playing Mario Brothers, remember, Mario just running. He ain't really doing nothing super major. He just running. He might see a little brick wall. He jump up and bust a wall, and a coin pop up. So now he got a coin. That could symbolize you working, right? Then Mario keep running. Mario see another brick. Boom, he punch it. He see a mushroom. He eat it. He run and jump, eat it. That symbolize him eating. Got the money, he eating. Then he might see a little creature, little mushroom, little creature. He jump on the little creature. That could symbolize you dealing with your daily confrontations. So let's say like bills you might need to pay. People maybe cutting you off in traffic, dealing with road rage, maybe poor customer service, just dealing with daily things that are testing your temperament, that you just need to pass these simple tests. Some of them don't seem as simple at times, but you need to pass these tests so you continue to move on. What's up now? And so you need to pass these tests so you can move on, right? So now Mario doesn't really do anything super extravagant. Now he might, at the end of the stage, he might have to meet a villain. He defeat the villain, and then that might symbolize your boss. Let's just say the boss could be the villain, the horrible boss, right? But you got to keep your temperament when you're dealing with bosses and you dealing with situations that control your family and how you eat, right? So those are tasks. Now also remember, in Mario, or in these games, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and a lot of these games, especially with Mario Brothers, keep it on Mario Brothers. I remember, if you're on stage number 1, you can take one of those tunnels and you can skip all the way to like stage number 4 or something like that. And then you'll play the game, boom, 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 you eventually beat the game. But one thing about skipping levels in the game, there may have been lessons that you needed to learn in the game, learn within the game to actually be a master at the game. So you may have beaten the game, but then when you finally play somebody who's beaten every level, they may have a higher skill set than you because they actually took time to complete each level where you skipped around. So you still haven't completed the cycle yet. So you must keep repeating the cycle. Now, also look at it like this. You may have chosen, let's just say, like, to be like a minority, to come from a low socioeconomic status, maybe to be overweight or short versus tall, or tall versus short, or maybe to be a man versus a woman, or woman versus a man. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. It's because you may have beat the game at one level, or gotten close to beating the game at one level, but you wanted to challenge yourself harder. So you didn't want to, just imagine if you were playing the game and you started the game with a cheat code. And the cheat code allowed you to have all the resources in the game, all the top weapons, all the unlimited cash. That game only is so interesting so long. Most of the time, most people want to start at the bottom level of the game so they can accumulate it and take that time to grow so they can actually master the game. You don't master the game by having all the resources. So maybe you selected a harder game. Maybe you say, you know what? I made it. I played this game of life before. That's why I'm having this days off. I played this game, but in the other, I don't know. I think maybe I played the game the first time with all the resources and I didn't really learn what I needed to learn. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna play this game again, but this time I'm gonna select a more difficult character Kind of like what they teaching you to do right now when you doing meta and metaverse and the Wii and all this stuff. Now you design your own avatar. So anyways, it's just a deeper way of thinking about it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know. But when you look at it like, when you see your daily task in life, take it as a test. It is a test. Keep your temper. Be faithful. Be loyal. Be consistent. Anything that you feel like, man, I kind of struggle with this. This may be the reason why you're here. Learn to pass those tests. Then maybe your life will elevate in this lifetime and possibly others. I'm not sure. But you can't fail the test, because one thing about failing the test, you have to repeat it again. And then sometimes the professor might say, you're going to repeat that test, but I may not give it to you, test you the same way as you failed it the first time. I might test you in a whole different way, and you may not even see it as being a test. You just going through your life and you just lose your temper or lose something and you just fail the test. Now you're gonna have to repeat those same mistakes over and over again. Man, God bless you, man. Keep it up, pass those tests, and you're gonna win, no matter what.